Okay, I just want to continue this presentation, and something came on the screen, so I do apologize, and I will try and just link these two together. So not sure how I'm gonna do this, but the I am that I am is also um, part of this. So it's like um, here we understand when we say that, or it is said that God was always sacrificing of himself. I'm not quite sure that I understand that burning aspect of, well, there's so much to it, but we can see offering of himself. Let's put it this way. So there we see it's like the I am. So here, the I is here, and the I am that I am. So here we see I am. Let's do it in a way. I am that. This is the name God had given, that I am. So the whole title of God is in the word Lamb. So there we see that that holds the same, or should hold the same vibration. So here we have, this is really I am that I am equals 5, because that is 4, and this is 5, and this is 9. So 9, 5. So 10, 10, that's 14. 1 and 9 and 9, 18. Let's see this. That's 12. 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. So this is 5. And the lamb, when we do the numerical value for lamb, is 10. So we can see is how God's name, the I am that I am, was concealed in in this lamb. So this equals 10. So basically, this is where I have been saying as well. It's like the two gods when God said to when God said to Moses on Mount Sinai that I am, we could see how that title is concealed in here, in the I am that I am. It's concealed. Okay, so let's look at the bull. We see it's a similar situation as well. So here we have 33. The 3 and 3 here together, which is like UL would be like all. That's how I could pronounce it here if we were to do a similar thing. But no, I just saw something. Of course, we are working back to front with the bull. It's funny, you can't really approach the bull like head on. No, this is so ULL is like saying all. Instead of saying all like A, you have you like you all. So basically, it's like the A here. It's like the A had been broken. So if that was A, and we do this, then it becomes a ball. So a ball is, if it was an A, it would be a ball. So of course, well, we know what people do with balls. Okay, and now it's a bull. Um, so there we are. This is interesting. So it's the same. We have the same working with the B here, like meaning Christ with the 12 disciples, and we see the dynamics of the number 13 has the same interplay with the numerical value of 2. As I said, this is where you make agreements. This is where the Christ had the bread and basket of bread or bucket of wine. This is where agreements are formed. Nothing happens without agreements. So this was the first stage. Okay. And which is reflective from this we are doing here in from the Old Testament. So here we see that the I am is very clear here, but here it's like all here, those three nines, it's like which coincides with sacrifice or new birth. So it's like the bull is like there's an agreement happening here, which like we have already stated there. And there's the, or we could say we have the else here. Or if we were to have an I here, we so that would be 2, and that would be 9 if we had an I here. But let's not, because we didn't consider an I here anyway, but the letter I. So, and then that would still be all in the middle, like the am, the all. And I would just still see that there is a strong correlation or strong match with why the bull was also a sacrificial animal, or that was given as a sacrifice. Now, of course, it's no wonder the bull perhaps was not really accepted anymore, because there are 3 threes in the bull, and of course, 3 does not stand still. So the bull was not perhaps the easiest of animals to deal with, being on that high vibration of 3 threes right there in that all. And perhaps that's why God was really tired with this and says, look, we want the lamb. But in all essence, I think this is really giving a picture of heaven and earth, if you like, or polarities. The lamb is docile, it's smaller. The bull is huge and it's brown. So the contrast, and I think that is saying that God has shown his polarities, even in God's manner of how he dealt with those who were rendering the bull for sacrifice, and he referred to those children as being strong-headed. And so basically it's the characteristics of the animals will also displaying the characteristics of the whole of 10, which is was perfect. Perfect, in fact, when we do the numerical value for perfect, it equals 10. It equals 10. So this is 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 5, 7. So 5 and 5, 10, and 15 is 25, 30, 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. Okay, so basically, for us to really make sense of our world, we need to have those polarities: rough and smooth, up and down, hot or cold, rough and or docile. And those were the aspects that of how we can make sense of God in that which he had given unto us to be able to create and be co-creators in the earth. Okay, so basically that's I thought that was very interesting. Perhaps it's one of my most enjoyed presentations, to see how the story had developed, because that's what I mean about numerology offering so much insight to insight in understanding what had taken place, or how the story is conveyed, or what message is being presented to us. So basically, all these sacrifice things that was going on about, it's really showing two aspects of God in essence, and that's when we are at liberty as well to see how those elements of things or that perfection is played out, and it's up to us to know how um, to perform with the resources that we have. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found it fun. And please join me on the next presentation where I'm going to explore Peter with number 10.